Hey, Patrick, NFL honors tomorrow night. Looks like Jayden Daniels is going to win Rookie of the Year. Just curious what you thought of Jayden's play this year and kind of the offense Cliff designed for him.
Yeah, I mean, extremely talented. But I think from watching the tape, especially watching the games that he played against the Eagles this year, it was cool to even see his progression throughout the season from the games that he played. And you can tell he got better and better. And that's what you want to do in the NFL is you can be talented, you can make all the throws, but can you progress and can you learn what defenses are doing to account for you and get better from that? And it seemed like he did that all year long. And it's going to be just the start of a great career. So extremely talented, great football player, and deserves all the honors that he'll get.
What up, everybody? It's Beltway Football live, Jackson Square. Me and the big man, Mitch Tischler. You hear Mahomes there. I woke up early for that, Mitch.
You did.
Early bird gets the worm. Granted, Kerwin got there at like 6. I got there at 8, but still.
I was very impressed with the responsibility of both you, Chris Kerwin, and you, JP Finley.
I've been on a hot streak of not going out after dinner.
We have yet to step foot on bourbon.
I know.
We've done quite well for ourselves.
I know. That's
Listen,
great.
The casinos across the street haven't hit that yet. Certainly
we did find a bar with dollar beers. That's dangerous.
That's a different story.
But
when I
Mahomes, I wanted to talk to Mahomes about Jayden.
Yeah.
I just, you have an opportunity. I don't think there's any dispute that Mahomes is the best quarterback in football, right? There's zero dispute on that. And in a country where everything is disputed, that's not, right? And so I thought it would be crazy not to at least get one question with him. And I didn't feel like dealing with media night with that throng.
That was a Zoom.
And what I loved in Pat's response is, here's the thing about great players is they respect the work. And he said, anybody can make every throw. He's clearly talented. But the fact that he's progressing over the course of a season is what Mahomes appreciates. And I think that's what makes him great.
I love hearing Mahomes praise Jayden because I think Jayden as a quarterback has been super successful. But part of what everyone's appreciated about him is that he's the first guy in the building. He's the guy that puts in the work. Obviously, all the VR stuff is awesome. You know, it'll be a lot of fun. Who knows what's going to happen in the Super Bowl Sunday, but that first game of the NFL season, if the Chiefs are hosting it, that seems like a pretty juicy matchup to get Jayden Daniels and Patrick Mahomes in that first NFL game of the season next year.
Thursday nighter.
That Thursday nighter would be pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think that's on NBC. Shout out to the Peacock.
There you go.
The Jayden Mahomes Bowl next year will be juicy regardless. Yeah. But dude, how about this? It could be Jayden versus Super Bowl champ either way. If Philly wins, they could do that. A rematch of the NFC title game. What was the opener this past year? It was Chiefs-Lions, or that was 2 years ago when the Lions won?
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure.
I think it was Chiefs-Ravens, wasn't it?
Chiefs-Packers.
No, Packers played the Eagles.
Packers played the Eagles.
Packers played the Eagles in
right.
Brazil. You know what it was? No, what was
the Thursday
Chiefs
game
opener? I think it was Ravens. No, that was later in the year.
Yeah.
I thought it was a rematch of the AFC title game, and it was Chiefs-Ravens, and the Ravens beat them. But I could be completely wrong. Maybe Greg.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Win one for the Kipper.
Good memory.
That game could absolutely be the case.
Yeah, that would be a ton of fun. Hearing just Patrick Mahomes say Jayden Daniels' name like in a public world is awesome. We've talked about this a little bit.
I tried to get the Cliff question. I tried to get 2 for 1. He won by
He only bought one.
Yeah.
What the Chiefs have done with building that team around Mahomes, I love as a blueprint for Jayden Daniels because they put some offensive talent around him early on in his career, let him get a little more comfortable, despite the fact that he was already a very good quarterback.
That thing was explosive.
I mean, Tyreek Hill, you think about those teams, it was wild. But as he matured into the best quarterback in the NFL position that he's in now, they've gone to the draft for all young players on offense outside of, obviously, Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
And they built that defense. And
they traded for Hopkins.
Right, but how much of a player has he been? He's been a bit player.
Same Hollywood Brown, same thing.
Right. They've tried to trade for a couple pieces, but they haven't spent a ton of money, I guess I would say. But they spent that money.
Awesome offensive line.
Right. They spent that money defensively.
Yeah.
And you can see how if you trust your quarterback as the best guy in football, you're able to win games. But yeah, the offensive line certainly is very important.